Hello there and good morning. Now, is it possible that EU legislation in the form of the copyright directive going through the EU Commission, the EU Council and the EU Parliament at the moment could end up forcing social media giants such as Facebook, YouTube and Twitter to geo-block users in the European Union from their platforms? And this will affect the UK despite Brexit, as we are likely to be in a transition phase at the time, and all new laws will be applicable to us as well. YouTube has put out an information video on this very subject, pointing out that Article 13 of the EU Copyright Directive could have that exact consequence. This directive makes the social media platforms themselves liable within the EU for the copyright infringements of the people who upload the content. That's you and me. In the video, Matt from YouTube explains that the idea behind this directive for protecting the intellectual property rights of artists and creators is a good one, but that this directive, as written, and I quote, could mean YouTube is forced to block millions of existing and new videos in the EU. It could drastically limit the content that you can upload to YouTube in Europe. And he went on to say that this could affect educational videos, official music videos, fan music covers, mashups, parodies and more. And he went on to say, if you are in any of the 28 member states, YouTube and other platforms may have no choice but to block your existing videos and prevent you from uploading new ones in the European Union, unless you can prove that you own everything in your videos, including visuals and sounds. And for YouTube here, you can read all of social media. This will massively change the internet as we know it, especially the young we. This is going through the EU lawmaking process right now, and if it gets approved largely unchanged, then it will go to the UK Parliament. Now, before you think I'll go and write to my MP and he'll put a stop to all of this, then I'd say to you, you're far too late. You should have gone to the EU first. An EU directive, once issued, comes with a date by which all member states have to have it ratified in their own law. There is no choice. Your MP is toothless and powerless, as is the House of Lords or anyone else for that matter, to do anything other than change the wording into an Act of Parliament to make it effective in the UK by that prescribed date. The UK Parliament is not sovereign in these matters. The UK Parliament will have to ratify it and will ratify it. And we could wake up in about 2 years' time to find a very, very bare internet in the EU. Great news for official news channels and great news for big corporations, big media corporations, but rancidly bad for the little guy and entrepreneurs. Now, I wonder what young pro-EU types think about this. Have they voiced their concerns? Are they battling for their rights over this? Are they marching about it? After all, they do keep telling us it's their future, don't they? But this time, they can't blame Brexit. They are going to have to point their fingers at the European Union. So, what do you think? Please let us all know by leaving a comment below, and thank you for watching.